Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with the Atakline for Monday, April 22nd, 2013. Of course, today is Earth Day. Hope everyone's having a great Earth Day today. I'm recording from my iPod tonight because my computer and my webcam are acting a little bit strange today. So I'm recording off the iPod today, of my iPod Touch. Alright, let's get things started with DJ Zack Attack news. I had 2 gigs over the weekend. Gig number 1 was the Special Needs Dance, another Special Needs Dance held at the Washington Senior Center on Friday. It was probably the best Special Needs Dance I've done this year thus far. I thought the March one I did March the 15th. Yeah, March 15th. I thought that one was my favorite. But this month's Special Needs Dance was the best of 2013. That's why it was awesome. The crowd was excellent. We had probably the most people we've had all year. A lot of new faces. Besides, we had a lot of regulars, new people. So it was a lot of great fun. A lot of dances booked. We had people dancing before the pizza. They get pizza for the show. Pizza wasn't there yet till like 6:50, and there was already people dancing. So we had a lot of fun on Friday night, and the fun continued on Saturday at the Bayside Yacht Club Commodore's Ball. 4 funeral for that, which was held at the Enchantment Banquet Center. It was the first time it was held there because it was usually at Mirage. But it was changed into this location. I think it was a perfect location for a small club like this. It took a while to get going, but I think got going. It was near the end of the show. But we had some great dancing moments. The last half hour or so, we played a lot of new songs, some funk and stuff. That was great. Great drunk fun from these people. They're always fun people. They love the show. I even played Macklemore's new song, Can't Hold Us, probably one of the most popular songs, and even Pitbull's Can't Stop the Party was also a great song as well. And it was a great show on good shows on Friday and Saturday. I got 3 gigs this upcoming weekend. I didn't tape any of the shows, by the way. They weren't taping material. I got 3 gigs upcoming this weekend, this Friday, kicking off the Silk 13, my current tour Silk finale weekend. Friday, Splash Bash. Saturday, Commodore's Ball for the Huron Point Yacht Club. And Sunday, the 28th, I'm doing a free public event held at the Washington Lions Club Gazebo, the place where I put on my very first event I called Silk 15 years ago. Yes, yet the name of the tour, Silk 13. 15 years ago, I started my DJing journey by playing drums at first at an event I put on. Now, 15 years later, I'm putting that same event on, although a little older and wiser, on Sunday, April 20th. It will be a free public event that takes place at 3 o'clock. So if you're in that Washington, Michigan area, public show this Sunday. Check it out. Before I get to the wrestling and entertainment news of the day, I went to a concert on Thursday. Thus, no Atakline and no TNA review again on Thursday. Second Thursday of the war, I missed TNA because of Bob Seger 2 weeks ago. And this past Thursday, I missed it because of seeing the Queen of Mean, Lisa Lampanelli, at Andiamo's showroom in Warren. Even Lisa Lampanelli big fun of the fact that Warren, why the hell am I in Warren? You know, but it's a suburb of Detroit, and she looks great. You know, she lost a lot of weight, surgery, and she was still sharp as a knife. She was funny as hell, man. She made fun of everybody, especially those in the front row, and even improvised some jokes when she was telling a joke about Donald Trump. Mostly, that's what most of the show was, making fun of her time on The Apprentice, making fun of Clay Aiken, and really making fun of the hell out of Lou Ferrigno. But hey, she's a queen of mean. She holds nothing back. Especially when a waiter dropped a bunch of glasses when she was telling a joke, a waiter, because there's like a dinner theater. She heard a waiter drop glasses. She's like, that guy's getting fired. But it was a fun night Thursday night with Lisa Lampanelli and Andiamo's showroom. I won't see another concert again until June when I see Public Enemy. I'll be mentioning them in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony in just a few minutes. We're now on to the entertainment news, starting with the number 1 movie of the weekend. Well, it was only a 1-week reign for the... I forgot what was number 1 last week. But whatever was number 1, I think it was Evil Dead. And it got kicked off by, of all movies, Oblivion. Well, this past weekend, as we all know, was 420. We can tell this weekend was 420 weekend because people had to be high to go see a Tom Cruise movie. Yeah, let's see Tom Cruise. Yeah, Tom Cruise. Yeah. That's what I think. People got high and got to see Tom Cruise movie. 37 million. Not bad of a showing. Even for a Tom Cruise movie. So there you go. New number movie for Tom Cruise. While Tom Cruise is high, Reese Witherspoon's at a new low. Of course, the most talked about celebrity news of the weekend. Reese Witherspoon and her husband getting arrested for DUI and misbehavior in public over the weekend, according to several news outlets. That her and her husband, James Topp, was pulled over in the early hours of Friday morning in Atlanta after arguing with police for suspicion of drunken driving. According to police report, Topp was pulled over when he drove across a double line on the road. Appearing disheveled, smelling of alcohol with bloodshot eyes, he then failed a blood alcohol breath and field sobriety test. Witherspoon was warned to stay inside the vehicle, but after her husband's arrest, she got out of the car and said she was a U.S. citizen and had the right to stand on American ground. She was arrested on suspicion of disorderly conduct. The actress asked if the cop knew who she was. She's like, "You're going to find out who I am. You're going to be on national news." Well, they were held in custody, and Reese Witherspoon didn't make it to a public premiere on Sunday night, and she then released a statement apologizing for her behavior, saying that, "I do want to say that I clearly had one drink too many, and I'm deeply embarrassed about the things I said. It was definitely a scary situation, and I was fighting for my husband getting arrested for drunk driving, but that was no excuse. I was disrespectful to the officer who was just doing his job. I have nothing but respect for the police, and I'm sorry for my behavior." So like I said, Reese Witherspoon got into a drunken rage after her husband was pulled over for drunk driving and both of them got arrested. The first hearing was set on Monday, but it was rescheduled for May 22nd. And of course, the mugshots are all over the internet. So there you go. America's sweetheart Reese Witherspoon arrested with her husband. Now, I mentioned, of course, when I talk about going to see Lisa Lampanelli, I mentioned my next concert for now is going to be Public Enemy, along with LL Cool J, D La Soul, and Ice Cube. Well, over the weekend, Public Enemy, on Thursday, the 18th, when I saw Lisa Lampanelli, that exact night in LA, Public Enemy, along with Rush, Heart, Donna Summer, Randy Newman, AJ, Something King, and Quincy Jones and Lou Adler were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Crowd, there was a public audience at the Nokia Theater, mostly pro-Rush fans. Finally happy that Rush was finally going in. I did see a YouTube clip, of course the ceremony will air on TV May 18th on HBO. I saw Rush's speech. Everyone saw the fact that Geddy Lee gave a real speech, so did Neil Peart, but all Alex Lifeson said was that was funny. I didn't see the YouTube. That was kind of funny to see. He just said that's what everyone does. Just blab. And just Alex Lifeson's a jokester, call him Lux. His nickname's very, very funny guy. So he was making this huge moment for him, a funny moment. Of course, we seen it on TV in May. Can't wait to see it on TV. Added by a very funny induction by Taylor Hawkins and Foo Fighter. Also Foo Fighter. Dave Grohl, even dressing up in kimonos and wigs, were performing the 2112 Overture for Rush. So I can't wait to see the ceremony on TV, but that's the reports. They were so pro-Rush fans, they booed the hell out of Public Enemy and heckled Flavor Flav, who did make it despite the fact he was in Vegas for a court hearing for assault charges. So there you go. Rock Hall of Fame ceremony, a success. Get to see it on TV in May. Now, on with a lot of award show news. Starting with results from the Juno Awards, the Canadian equivalent of the Grammys, which was held this past Sunday night. And the big winner was Carly Rae Jepsen. She took home 3 Junos. She won the Best Artist of the Year award. She won Best Album for This Kiss, Best Canadian Album, and Best Canadian Single for Call Me Maybe, even beating Justin Bieber. Bieber, who wasn't even there, got shut out of almost every category but the Fans' Choice Award, winning that for the third year in a row. But at least Bieber lost all the other awards to his protege, Carly Rae Jepsen, who was very honored for the awards. Well, she got awards. Other big winners went to Drake, winning Best Hip Hop Artist and Hip Hop Video for Hell Yeah Fucking Right. And even Leonard Cohen won an award for Best Male Artist, because he's Canadian as well. And Rush won the award for Best Canadian Group, but of course, Rush wasn't there. They were still stuck in LA for the Hall of Fame ceremony. And Katie Lang was inducted to the Canadian Music Hall of Fame, because the ceremony aired on CTV in Canada. Of course, for us Americans, we gotta watch it on YouTube. So there you go. Juno Awards, big winner, Carly Rae Jepsen. I don't think Carly was nominated much for the Billboard Music Awards, which announced their nominees today. Of course, last week they announced that Tracy Morgan's hosting. Now we have the nominees. Leading the nominees, Taylor Swift and Fun, tied with the most nominees, along with Maroon 5. Taylor Swift and Maroon 5, big nominees, big nominee. Including, of course, the big one, top artist Taylor Swift will compete against Maroon 5, Justin Bieber, One Direction, and Rihanna for top artist of the year. Top Hot 100 song nominees are Some Nights by Fun, Gautier, Somebody That I Used to Know, Call Me Maybe, Carly Rae Jepsen, Fame Phone by Maroon 5, and One More Night by Maroon 5. So they get 2 nominations for Single of the Year, Hot 100 Song of the Year. Top album, Adele 21, Bad by Mumford & Sons, Wet by Taylor Swift, and 2 nominations for One Direction, both their albums, Up All Night and Take Me Home. Adele may win, but who knows, maybe Taylor will win. I think Adele won it last year, but the album was still selling. Top group, we got One Direction, Maroon, Mumford & Sons, Fun, and Coldplay. That's some of the top nominees here. I think Bieber's probably nominated for Best Male, along with, I'm guessing, Bruno Mars. I'm just guessing off the top of the head while I'm waiting for these nominees. But today we have Best New Artist. We got Gautier, Carly Rae Jepsen, Lumineers, 1D, and Sign. And also top touring artists, Gaga, Coldplay, Madonna, Springsteen, and Roger Waters. Best Male will be Bieber, going up against Drake, Flo Rida, Jason Aldean, and Bruno. I was right. I was right on the money with those nominations for the Billboard Awards. Cool, I was right. On Best Male. Best Female, we got Adele, Carly Rae Jepsen, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, and Taylor. Look at the other nominees here on the awards situation here. I think hip hop art. I think Drake's probably nominated. I think Jason's nominated for Best Country Artist against Taylor probably, and Carrie Underwood probably nominated for that as well. So that's some of the top nominees for the Billboard Music Awards, to be held, of course, on Sunday, May 19th on ABC, to be hosted by Tracy Morgan. They have a lot of nominees here, a lot of categories. Jason Aldean taking on Luke Bryan, Hunter Hayes, Taylor Swift, and Carrie as a predicted for country. And a lot of great nominees here for the awards taking place on, of course, like I said, May 19th, hosted by Tracy Morgan, ABC. So there you go. Juno Award results and Billboard nominees. Now, I'm with a guy who surprisingly did not get a nomination in the rap category. You look at Best Rap Artist, you got Drake, Flo Rida, Nicki Minaj, Pitbull, and Psy, who's not even, he's probably the only non-black person and non-Mexican on the ballot because he's an Asian guy. Getting a snub is Wiz Khalifa, who of course over the weekend announced his Under the Influence tour on 420. He'll be going on a second annual Under the Influence tour. Last year he toured with Mac Miller. This year he's touring with B.O.B. and A$AP Rocky, who's currently touring with Billboard nominee Rihanna. The tour will take place starting in June, mostly amphitheaters, including Pine Knob, DTE, and Detroit, on July 31st. We have $15 lawn tickets the first weekend, which goes on sale this weekend for most cities. It hit most of the major markets, kicking off in California, where weed is legal. So there you go, Wiz Khalifa on the road again, getting high again. Under the influence tour. Now, on the sports news, I mentioned I missed TNA for the second week in a row because of Lisa Lampanelli. Well, here are some of the results. Kurt Angle was in a handicap match against Gabe Bischoff, and Wes Briscoe. D'Lo got involved and screwed Angle out of the match, interfering, causing the win for Aces and Eights, and attacking Angle following the match, taking out Angle after taking out Hardy 2 weeks ago during the Full Metal Mayhem match. Kenny King retained the X Division Championship in another triple threat, this time against Zema Iron and P.D. Williams with a new camera cam. WCW tried to referee Cam and failed. Chamber of Horrors, 1991, Halloween Havoc. Anyway, Magnus and Devon were supposed to fight for the television championship on Impact Thursday, but Ace and Eight attacked Magnus till Joe came to the rescue. OTB refereed a match between Mickie James and Tess Mucker to determine the #1 contender for the Knockouts title, and Mickie James won. Apparently Velvet's injured. I didn't see that because, like I said, she probably got injured on Impact when I wasn't watching. Then, Bad Influence wants a shot against the new tag champs. Java and Hernandez came up to a fight between the teams, including Aries and Root as well. Samoa Joe later took Magnus' spot for the match. Of course, Magnus got attacked before the television match between Devon took place. Joe took on Devon, but indeed Ace and Eight attacked Joe as well after the match, when Devon won thanks to help from Anderson. AJ Styles doesn't know what side he's on yet, but he took on James Storm and defeated James Storm thanks to a little help from nobody. Storm missed his move and AJ got a submission on him. Bad Influence tried to help AJ, but AJ attacked them. But Ace and Eight came to attack everybody besides AJ. Ace and Eight's bigger, better than ever. That was results from Impact Thursday. Now I missed UFC because of Saturday. But here's results of UFC on Fox, with the main event being for the UFC Lightweight Championship. Benson Henderson against Gilbert Menendez, the former Strikeforce Lightweight Champion, winning by unanimous decision, Benson retaining. Other big fight, the heavyweight co-main event, Daniel Cormier defeating, Frank Mir. Unanimous decision. John Thompson defeated Nate Diaz, TKO in the lightweight division, second round, with head kicks and punches. While Matt Brown defeated Jordan Main with TKO, punches and elbows in the second round. That fight won the match of the night, fight of the night, while John Thompson and Yoel Romero won the knockout of the night each, and no submission of the night. There was no submission. Now, before we get to my Raw preview, of course, Raw's in London tonight as part of their European tour. Unfortunately, Rosa Mendes got sent home from the tour after apparently being drunk the entire time on the show. Appearing drunk, that's what they're saying, that she's drunk or something. Rosa did tweet about being sent home, saying that she had to take care of some personal issues. Those personal issues weren't specifically addressed. But we'll probably find those out later on. Now, I'm in my Raw preview for the night from London. Of course, it was tape delayed. No, I did not see the spoilers. So this will be a spoiler-free Raw preview with my top 5 questions that will be answered tonight on this tape delayed Raw. Actually, top 4 questions. Question number 4. Will any new matches be made for Extreme Rules? Now, it's official now. We got triple threat for the world title. Dolph Ziggler taking on Jack Swagger in a Battle Del Rio at Extreme Rules. Of course, Ziggler lost to Swagger last week, putting Swagger back in the title hunt. In Alberto's Order rematch, we saw what happened with that. Swagger attacking Alberto before the supposed rematch last week on Raw. So that leads to, like I said, a triple threat at Extreme Rules. And Cena and Ryback's feud starting to build up a bit. And that match is now official for the WWE Championship. Speaking of matches to be made for Extreme Rules, that leads to question number 3. What will go down tonight between Triple H and or Brock Lesnar? Now, Brock Lesnar attacked the hell out of 3MB last week, sending a message to Triple H and challenging him to another match at Extreme Rules in a steel cage. Should be almost as worse as Mania. Anyway, Triple H said he'll be on Raw tonight to address Lesnar. So we'll see what Triple H has to say, and he'll probably accept Lesnar's challenge for Extreme Rules. Question number 2, what will go down in a huge 6-man tag tonight? Team Hell No will team up with The Undertaker. Take on The Shield. Now we all know how that started. At Mania, after Mania War, Shield came to attack Taker, but Team Hell No and Z-Bry came to the rescue. So we'll see how that 6-man tag holds out. And before I forget, I heard from various fan results, the crowd is hyped tonight. That means Fandango will get a cheer tonight because it's Britain, you know. British people like to cheer a lot and chant a lot. You saw that when TNA was in London recently. So it should be another rowdy crowd tonight in London. Better than last week. For damn sure. Question number 1. How will the Cena Ryback feud develop? Now it's kind of a confusing ending with the Shield attacking Cena last week. Ryback not helping. Is Ryback in the Shield? That's like a big question on the IWC. Is Ryback a part of the Shield? Who knows? We'll see how that storyline and all develops tonight on Raw at 8/7 Central on USA Network. That's it for the Atakline for today. I'll see you all later for my Raw review tonight. That in mind, you've been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you again. See you later, yeah.